Hey friends, welcome to Happy Goat Lucky Farm's very first YouTube video. I'm so excited to be able to start sharing longer form videos with y'all. And today I'm going to take you along on some of the Christmas orders that I've made for customers and just some other Christmas baking. Recipes will be down in the caption below. I'm currently in the middle of writing our second recipe book. This one will be called Celebrations at HGL or Happy Goat Lucky Farm. Some of the recipes in this video will be in that book, so I won't be sharing them below just yet, but make sure to keep watching our Facebook page for announcements on when that will be released. I'm planning another giveaway, so if you want to win, just comment below in the comments your favorite part of this video or the recipe you're most looking forward to making, and I will enter all the comments into a wheel and we'll spin for a sourdough starter winner.
So in true Hannah fashion, this Christmas baking started with a short hospital stay. I was prepared to cancel all of my Christmas orders, but thankfully I got out fast and I was able to fulfill just about all of them. So I'm starting off by showing the shaggy dough stage of sourdough. This is right after you mix the flour, water, and salt. Now this is our first set of 4 stretch and folds. A stretch and fold is pulling the dough up 6 inches to help develop the gluten in your flour. Now for the second set of stretch and folds, you can see the gluten has started to develop and I have a nice soft stretchy dough. And now with this third set of stretch and folds, you can see that the gluten has developed even more and the dough just keeps getting soft and stretchy. And with our fourth set of stretch and folds, you can see that the gluten has developed even more and I just have the nice soft dough and it even has started to raise some. And this is as far as I got with filming the sourdough process, but keep watching our channel for an in-depth video on making your sourdough bread. And here I'm rolling and cutting out some gluten-free sugar cookies. While my sugar cookies were baking, I rolled out some dough for my famous caramel rolls. For a dairy-free caramel roll filling, I just sprinkle on brown sugar and cinnamon. And then in a 9x13 pan, I do about half a cup of water, and then I cover the bottom with brown sugar. I like to roll my cinnamon rolls up really tight so you get that really nice roll with the filling inside of them. And then I cut them about an inch. And then my timer went off for my sugar cookies, so I pulled them out and switched over to the caramel rolls in the oven. I decorated my cookies with a egg white based royal icing. And now onto the gingerbread men. I cubed up my plant-based dairy and soy-free butter and mixed that with my brown sugar and my organic cane sugar. I mix these for about 2 minutes or until it gets really fluffy. Next, I add in my egg, farm fresh of course. After the egg is mixed in, add your molasses. Pro tip that I learned from my friend is spray your cup with oil and the molasses just pours right out. Next, we start on our dry ingredients. I added baking soda, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, cloves, and salt. As you can see, I don't shy away from spices when I'm baking. I use fat teaspoons of all of these spices. Next, I add in my gluten-free flour. Now we mix. This will be a really soft, sticky dough. And now I'm just going to plop that dough right out onto some cling wrap, and then I'll flatten it into a disc. And then that will go into the fridge for 1+ hours. After 1 hour, your cookie dough is ready to be rolled out. I sprinkled some gluten-free flour down first, and then I put half of the dough down to roll. This is a sticky dough, which is a good thing with cookie dough because you want to be able to add more flour and it not get dry. At the last market I did, there was a lady who had a booth with just a whole bunch of vintage cookie cutters. I of course went all out and got a ton, and I was so excited to finally be using them. I love when I'm doing rolled cookies and I could play the game of fitting as many cookie cutters as possible onto the one little area. I did pretty good at this round. Those darn stars and circles just did not want to come out of their cookie cutters. I'm probably one of the only people on planet Earth to ever think of making gingerbread turkeys. Another fun part of making roll-out cookies is trying to fit all the different shapes on your pan. After I got all the cookies on pans, I put them out in nature's refrigerator, aka the deck. This helps them keep their shape when baking. And now it's time to bake. And after 9 minutes, they're perfect. They'll look really puffy when bringing them out of the oven, but just let them sit for a few minutes and they'll flatten right down. With this recipe, I let them sit on the pan until cooled, and then I'll take them off. And now to mix up the royal icing. All I use is egg whites, powdered sugar, and a little splash of vanilla. You'll whip the egg whites until they're really foamy. Add powdered sugar until soft peaks form in your whipped royal icing. This vanilla was made by my mom. You don't need fancy tools to make pretty cookies. All you need is a Ziploc bag. Zip it up and squeeze all the air out. I was so excited to finally use my turkey cookie cutters, and this one turned out just perfect. The dollar horses were really hard to make because on the cookie cutter the legs are really thin, and so they didn't want to come out very well. I was super excited that I got 2 out of the batch though. A dollar horse is a symbol in Sweden. They're usually carved out of wood. And of course I had to do a few gingerbread men. And some fancy stars. Baker privileges are getting the first bite. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe to be the first to see our new content.